work and you really are serious about what you're about to do in therapy, why don't you pay attention and bring it up yourself in the next session if your wife doesn't feel emotionally safe financially, since you're watching. I'll tell you. And I think you should sell the Harley because of what it represents.
Well, yeah, because he's essentially saying that his Harley Davidson is more important than his marriage and what his wife wants,
Well, I
which
don't
is
like saying
a
that
problem.
because that's what I say to anybody.
Yeah.
And I just think this is so important. And you nailed it. The counseling, by the way, Jonathan and Nicole, the most important thing you guys can do. And it's so amazing when you can sit down with somebody who's partial, who's impartial, thank you. And we share.
Hello, Paul. Good to see you.
This is a money issue.
All right. Gotta get a trivia question in here for you guys.
And, when our values aren't aligned,
Let's see here. All right, theater.
At some point.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Paul? Peace and joy.
Do something
Hello.
towards your spouse, even if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's another Harley down the road.
All right, Jamie is here. Hello, Jamie Hubler. Chazi, I'm doing good. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great start to the week. All right, Shaika is here as well. Hello. All right, got to think about this.
If debt collectors won't stop calling and
Natasha. Hello, Natasha. Jamie, I'm doing well. All right, Julie Andrews. Nope. Union Ash made it on time. Amazing. Sorry, my phone is just being so frustrating right now. Goodness gracious. What is going on? Ah. Okay. Paul Rivera, first we get craziness in our numbers and then we get the crazy numbers. Shaika, I'm doing good. How are you doing today? I'm brainstorming one last option for the trivia question. Oh, this has been a struggle. Guess my favorite actress. All right, let's go. Start poll. It's such a struggle typing them in on my phone. Come on. All right, Paul White Folks Wallace. Hello. I see a Doja Cat comment. Hello. All right. I got to finish up my tofu scramble from last night, guys. All right. Get my flag in here. Because why not? All right. How much is it? I don't know. I don't understand your question. Kevin, we lost a wonderful brother from our church family. Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Shoot. I'm sorry for your loss. That's tough. All right. So I'm gonna finish making my tofu scramble. TJ Gray, thank you so much. Let me get you written down here. TJ Gray, good to see you again, sir. He passed on his wife's birthday. Oh, even worse. No. Oh my gosh, that is so sad.
okay. How much is it Caitlin?
What would Hannah's rap name be? Yeah, you guys can come up with a rap name for me.
We need more money. That sounds like a nice monthly income. It's over to tell me more.
I have debt. I have $44,000 in consolidation loan,
Okay.
and I have a $39,000.
What, Chazi? Oh, that was you.
That I just refinanced it over the
The
payment.
rap name.
Okay, I was writing something when you said the debt consolidation. How much is the debt consolidation?
what's the car worth?
The car's worth anywhere from 31 to 33,000.
What's the
Pure Nature Sounds, doing good. Thanks for coming back. And see, Hannah I got the curry, guys. I didn't have it yesterday.
Good to know.
what other debt do you have?
Yes, I have my curry,
Well, then,
my beautiful curry powder. Here's what it looks like through the glass.
You have plenty of income. You have plenty of income to be made.
Pure Nature Sound says, you're welcome.
11,000 saved. I would
Ooh,
not
does this
be
have salt in it
trying to
too?
track down more disability checks.
Oh
I would
shoot.
be saying, okay,
Dang it,
what
this has
can I
salt
have?
in it, which
How
is
can I optimize
not
my
ideal
business?
because I already salted this
So
tofu.
tell us more about your living conditions
Oops.
and who's living with you. What are you paying?
That's my wife.
Roses says, Julie, mine too. I'm not gonna say. I'm not giving any answers just yet.
Before you keep doing that, I need to go back to something because you said my wife gives me $1,500. What does that mean? Is there more money there that we need to know about? And why isn't it all pulled together?
All right, JP, good to see you. Kevin can barely see the poll, too small. The question is, guess my favorite actress. Julie Andrews, Maggie Smith, or Anne Hathaway?
Okay, this is an interesting.
Yes, Cosborn, I started this last night. I started this batch last night. And then I realized I did not have curry powder or paprika. So I had to go to the store today and grab some. I'm just a little nervous about, I picked up some curry powder, but the problem is that the curry powder mix has salt in it, and I already salted the tofu before. I just don't want it to be like crazy salty. Uptown Fail says Anne Hathaway for your guess.
For sale, private value. And then whatever you're able to sell it for, you can sell it for 33 or 34 or 35 even.
Kevin, yes, Yale, where I went to college.
Title on that and actually offload that vehicle, and then I take the other 5,000 or 6,000 left, and I buy yourself a cash car because you're not going to work, so you definitely don't need a $39,000 vehicle, sitting in the driveway. I mean, fair enough.
Right.
Let's see, Frank is here. Hello, Dylan. Frank had pork chops and mashed potatoes and gravy. You had a very hearty sounding dinner. Delish. Anderson, good to see you.
$200 plus a year back in your pocket.
That's gonna make you feel a lot better.
Can we pause for a second and just, I want to know, are you hearing what we're saying? That we think you have more than enough money to pay this debt off?
A rare humble flex from Hannah. The thing is, I was wearing this sweater today and I was like, I'm not taking it off. I'm not gonna hide this from YouTube. You guys already know, plenty of you. I'm not gonna hide who I am.
Okay, but I guess I'll ask you, do you see?
Let's see, Kevin, I'm just gonna close my eyes and guess an answer.
Paying down this debt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta taste this to see if it's a little too salty.
This is a realization. I understand the fear, and I totally understand it. But that's why I want you getting out of the fear game and looking at the real numbers.
Who can hear what's on my TV in the background, guys?
That's why I asked you what the monthly payment was. I wanted you to register.
Did you ever go to a Skull and Bones party? Oh my god. Every freaking person asks me this. When they heard I went to Yale, the first thing they ask is Skull and Bones. There, as far as I was aware, there were no Skull and Bones parties. But that's just me.
$3,800. Hold on. You have a $3,800 a month rent.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
All right. Cosborn says I've been watching Japanese food videos. Yummy.
That rental.
Sounds great.
That feels pretty high to me. And in other words, maybe
Ooh.
not that area.
I think that needs a little more curry and salt.
True.
But you just signed a long-term lease, so now you're stuck.
Yes.
Okay, here's what I'm pointing out. You're gonna have to adjust your lifestyle, my friend, as you're
Uptown Fail. I have never watched The Office, so I don't know that character.
And who knows what your prognosis is.
Hello, Hassan. Thank you so much.
But so what we need to be doing is adjusting our lifestyle. The last thing I would have done if I was sign up for a place in Marina Del Rey, one of the nicest areas in LA, and pay $3,800 for one person, especially when you're on a fixed income. Now here's the good news for you, as Jake pointed out.
Paul Rivera, no skull and bones questions. Signed Tim Russert.
You can still get out of this, but you have to adjust your life.
The temperature was 70 degrees where you're at, Frank. Nice. We weren't quite in the 70s, but it was beautiful here in Minneapolis and St. Paul. It was in the 50s today and sunny. Very pretty. Pure Nature Sounds is guessing Julie Andrews.
This is a classic 2-year deal. If you can put, I mean, I don't know how much
Let's
your wife
see.
was willing or not willing to
Nemo.
do this, but I mean, obviously, if she was willing to take on some extra hours.
I'm making tofu scramble. My favorite dish.
Right now, we're making $12,000.
It sounds like you might have had a tough Monday, Nemo. What happened?
And what type of side hustle would it take to do that?
Was it a tough day at work?
12 months, you see. That's with you selling the car. And so that's the kind of mindset it's going to take is let's create a world.
Anne Hathaway, you look like her interesting. I don't know if I've gotten that comparison before. Hassan voted for Julie Andrews. NC says, I want to guess Maggie Smith. Rip indeed. She was such a talent. Oh shoot, I made a mess here. As usual.
But this is our life and something that we're all tackling together.
Alright.
Okay. So I think that's where you guys need to get, because freedom, I look at this, Esteban, I gotta tell you, I look at this and I go, oh, yeah.
Kevin says, have a double cheeseburger with mustard, all the fixings.
I don't know, this ain't gonna be tight, but I look at your situation.
Is the salt just right? I think it could use a little more, actually. And there's salt in this curry powder. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Nemo. Just happy to be done. Nothing tough, just exhausting weekend and a long day. Ooh, that is such a struggle. Oh my goodness. When you come off of a weekend where you didn't get proper rest and you didn't get enough time to recover over the weekend, and then you have to start a new work week. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, but I feel like it's also something you can control. But it's so frustrating when you get to the end of a weekend and you're so tired and you did not get to catch up on sleep, you didn't get any downtime practically, you didn't catch up on chores. Like, you get to Sunday night and you're exhausted, and then you have to do a full work week again, starting the next day. That is tough. Not fun. Let's see. Ooh, Stone Papa Smurf. I love Sally Fields. She is so lovely. Nemo. Paul Rivera says markets were horrible until the last hour big tech rally. Oh, I have not been paying attention as of today. I don't really let myself get spooked about if you're talking about like the stock market, I'm assuming. I don't let myself get spooked when things go up and down, because it's like I'm investing for my entire life. Like, I'm just investing, and I don't day trade. I buy to hold forever. And it's like, you don't take the loss until you sell it, until you sell what you have. So I'm like, you just gotta ride the wave for years and years and years for it to pay off. It's gonna be beautiful out tomorrow. I'm jealous you can sleep for 10 hours. That sounds glorious. Cosborn, OMG. I slept like an Olympic gold medalist this weekend. Both days, I woke up at 11:30 a.m. It was amazing. Pure Nature Sounds. Kevin, I got up a little after 7 yesterday morning. Was up until after, ooh. Yeah, that's rough.
Thanks so much for taking my call. My brother and I we have a pretty estranged relationship.
Yes, Kevin. It's just like, don't let the ups and downs of the stock market freak you out. That's part of how things go. It's part of life. It's part of the economy. And I feel like people just panic way too. It's like, oh my God, the second things start to go down, it's like, oh my God, you have to sell. Oh my God, it's all going. And it's like, no, that's how you lose in the long game of investing. No, you have to stick it out. Dell and Courier, I couldn't sleep at all last night. I watched restock videos. Interesting.
I don't want it.
Tell us about the other times where he's done that and what the repercussion was. What did
I feel like I woke up earlier than I thought I would this morning. I feel fine. I was a little bit tired early on, but I was like, huh, why did I wake up this early? I wasn't expecting to. Oops. Kevin, remember when the Dow was like 1,000? I mean, the thing is, I don't even track the value of the Dow or anything. I just invest every month, no matter what. No matter where the market is, always invest. Don't let people scare you. Don't buy into the fear mongering. Oh my God, it's going down. Nope. Ignore the panic, ignore the masses, and just stick to your plan of investing. Omar, Dow is near 47,000. Again, it doesn't really matter anything to me as long as I just keep investing every month. Shaiko was asking, why are you starting 1 hour earlier? Because we had daylight savings here in the United States this weekend.
Kind of guilt you into this, what he wants. Give me a little attitude here, because I'm thinking he wants.
All right, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna let it cook for a tiny bit more.
Yeah, he wants me to. Okay, he wants me to say you're right. Look at what you've learned.
Let's see. Kevin says agree. Yeah, just it's like slow and steady wins the race, and you got to play the long game like Warren Buffett, Uncle Warren.
I'm just saying, is there a diagnosis, or do you think
Just Fueo, daylight savings. We switched our clocks here in the United States.
One more quick dig here. So on this last situation, where all you started off with, you got this.
It looks like you guys are largely guessing Anne Hathaway in the poll.
Facilitate the nasty text.
Okay. It was a series of when the Epstein files came out.
Oh jeez.
Of him saying, look at how right I was, and then it was to me, and his wife was the next expert. She actually ended up
All right. Yum, yum, yum. Happy with that?
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Okay. So that's because you are playing this game.
All right. Another thing I want to accomplish
Okay. And the game
is cubing up some tofu. Happy life, good to see you, Kevin. I didn't vote quite yet, but will.
could be football, could be politics, could be religion, whatever. And here's my advice, because I have someone in my family that this could happen.
Pure Nature Sounds. I find the best to restore the mind and everything is to go out in the nature and clear my mind. Yes, I agree. I love doing that.
What you're going to have to do is realize that you can't fix him, and there's no.
Rated Frog, everyone keeps saying this. It's not early. We had daylight savings. 8 p.m. Central, like normal.
About the Epstein stuff and how right he was. Instead of, you have to
Nope. This is my regular time, guys. We had daylight savings yesterday.
I don't know, or whatever. Just go.
Hello, Ernest. Happy life. Love your sweatshirt, but I guess you know why. Yes, indeed. Boola boola. Oh, Ernest, thank you for the floating heart. Hasborn, I've not seen any Charles Darwin movie. Is she a decent actress? Yep, I was honestly like I was Googling like notable historical figures from history because I was trying to come up with a goofy option for the poll question. I was like, what could I put? Charles Darwin. That's what I came up with. Kevin, I guess I'm gonna have to call the company I used to work for again. I didn't, you didn't get your W-2s. Yeah, you gotta get those for taxes. NC, did YouTube make the polls always on the screen now? No, I am doing that because I like to have my poll question floating on the screen.
Now, on the gift thing, you know what?
I think people notice them more.
Or give it to somebody because it has such a sting to it. I want to hear me say, I get that.
You won't win for losing with that,
But
but
don't return it.
Happy Life says hello, NC. Oh, Tesqueo, favorite actress is Jodie Foster. I love Jodie Foster. I recently watched The Silence of the Lambs for the first time, and I loved it, you guys. Pure Nature Sound says I love history. Rated Frog. Yabba, hello. Just voted for Julie Andrews, meant to be Maggie Smith.
He's just bouncing up and down with whatever's going on in
Like
the
I
news.
played a bum
And
notes on
somehow
my
it's just
guitar. Oh no.
perverted sense of I need to prove it to
And
my
C saying saying hi to Happy Life.
throw things at you, and you know you're not gonna agree with it because it's some type of weird game. And you're gonna be the doc.
Alright.
You are planted in the ground. And so you don't play the game. Don't take the bait.
Ooh, hands are so red. It's hot in here.
I'll just give it away.
Rated Frog, I've seen Silence of the Lambs about 30 times. I mean, yes, it's very disturbing, but I loved the acting and I loved the premise of the story. Very spooky. Have you ever watched Zodiac? No, I don't know what that's about, Cosborn. Kevin voted for the third option, which is Julie Andrews. Vote in the poll, guys. Be sure to vote. I'll be closing it in about 40 minutes.
Well, then you gotta cut him off.
Excuse me.
Just not engage, not engaging those texts. When those texts come through that you know, but to Ken's point, you know it's debate. Just don't engage. Just don't, and he probably will fire off more and more and more and more and more. And pretty soon, I think he'll learn to go, oh, he doesn't respond to these texts, and it will become something that is a new learned behavior. Is if I
Ronaldo Madridi, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Rated Frog says, I fell asleep watching Zodiac. Put that on your list. You will not be disappointed. What's the premise? Is it about the Zodiac killer? Isn't that a thing? Is that a person? I tend to not really like watching things about serial killers.
Does he act this way?
Like, I started watching the Ed Gein show on Netflix last year, and I was like, nope. I've seen enough. I'm not watching any more of this stuff. Andrew, hello. I did. I had a solid Monday. Solid start, productive, good team meeting. Yeah. I'm excited about later this week because there'll be a Chelsea game, I think on Saturday. But I'm ready for another Premier League weekend since this past weekend was not a Premier League game weekend. Thank you, Kareem TV. I appreciate it.
They tell you how nuts this is. This needs to stop. Or let's hash it out right now. Let's get the whole family around in the living room and let's hash it out. Let's get it done today. Guarantee you, bro.
And see, what's your take on Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor? I haven't seen a ton of his movies. He always just kind of, I don't know what it was about him. I never really liked watching his movies. It's so odd to say. I can't really put my finger on what it was about Jake Gyllenhaal I did not like. Just him as an actor. But, I mean, I saw Donnie Darko. Hated it. Ooh. Is it Nightcrawler or something? Super creepy. Let's see. Was he in Nightcrawler? Nightcrawler. I feel like that was him. Yeah, I feel like he plays, like, I don't like his look, first of all. It sounds really bad, but I've never liked Jake Gyllenhaal's look very much. And then the limited number of movies I've seen him in, he just plays these male characters that I would never come within 50 miles of. Like, just the ickiest, creepiest characters where I'm like, yuck. Go away. So I'm not a fan of Jake Gyllenhaal. I feel like it's more just the roles I've seen him in. I'm like, nope, not a fan. No, thank you. Make a U-turn. Oops. Can't see you guys.
We are taking calls about your life and money, and we have Kendra
All right, what are you guys saying here?
on the line. Hey, Kendra.
Rated Frog Hannah, have you seen The Mist? No, I think I'll get around to it. It just didn't seem like that scary to me. Frank says, didn't Maggie Smith do a TV show? Yes, Downton Abbey. Yes, she was, what was her name? Violet Crawley in Downton Abbey. Andrew says, yes, Newcastle coming up. I'm heading to Paris tomorrow for Champions League. So amazing, Andrew. Lucky you. And she says, yes, I don't know. I like him. I think he's underrated. And the thing is, it's like, maybe I need to see him in more roles. It's funny because, I really didn't like Danny Darko, and I really didn't like Nightcrawler. And it also... This is so silly. But Taylor Swift wrote a 10-minute song absolutely scorching Jake Gyllenhaal and again, it's her side of the story. He's got a side to the story too. So I'm trying to be objective here, but Taylor Swift wrote this 10-minute song about her horrible experience with him and all the terrible things he said and did. And I already wasn't a fan of his, and then as a fan of her music, not that I blindly follow what Taylor Swift says in her songs, I do have a brain of my own, but hearing that song, I just was like, that's not the best picture to paint of somebody. So, yeah, I don't think I know enough about him, and I haven't seen enough of his movies to really make a fair judgment, but I haven't enjoyed what I've seen so far. Rated Frog says, watch it because it has the best ending. King Hayes Only Hayes says, Hannah, peace up. Hello. Frank, thank you, Hannah. I couldn't think of it. No problem. I should know it because Downton Abbey is my second favorite TV series after Game of Thrones. I've watched Downton Abbey at least 5 times, beginning to end, the whole series. Oh my god, it's a feast for the eyes. It's historical fiction, my favorite genre. The costuming is incredible. The estates, the drama, the historical events that happen. The series begins with the sinking of the Titanic in 1912, and then it goes through World War I, and several of the characters in the show end up going off to fight for the British Army in World War I, and then post-war stuff is going on, and it's super interesting. I think for me, the biggest fascination point for me with Downton Abbey is just seeing the way that aristocratic families lived with like dozens of servants that just lived in their castle, and it's just like, what was this lifestyle? Like, you don't even dress yourself. You have your lady's maid dress you and brush your hair and put your necklace on, and it's just like, what is this? Like, this life is just so incredible, like historically to look at. Tesfueo, Andrew, what's up with Liverpool and Alexander Isak? Oh man. Yeah, NC, yeah, she poured her heart out. Oops, my hair is stuck on my blouse. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Dang it. Gotta love it when your hair snags on your own clasp. God damn it.
That's like my only goal in life right now is to burn mental.
Well, yeah, NC, I was gonna type. Oh, this is so bad. Come on. My hair is literally stuck on here. Do you see that? Oh, what a struggle. Kevin, Taylor Swift. Oh, that was Slice's Chris. Yeah, some people don't approve of Taylor Swift. To each their own. Oh, this is so frustrating. Things you could never do on your own, and then you just happen to do them by mistake. Fulton Mraz, hello. Yeah, but as a child, what science fiction has now become is science fact.
Well, and then
Oh, you
exact same
guys, what is going
all
on
that
here?
said, one day we realized we don't need them anymore, and they were in high.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go and fix this. 1 second.
We didn't have for very long, and we sold all 3 of those, and the reason I'm saying that is because we made a real nice chunk of change.
I bet that's.
I don't remember what it was, but it was also very emotional. We didn't
Oh,
realize
you
it.
gotta sell your strollers, that is big. I still have mine up in the attic.
I don't know if I have a crazy story, but we sold just about everything.
I sold
Clothes,
used
shoes.
bath mats,
Sure.
and someone bought them on Facebook Marketplace.
For how much?
$5.
But see, $5.
But I'm just saying.
is-
Oh, you guys, I literally cannot get this unhooked. It's like totally stuck.
You know, people, listen,
Hello, KZ,
some of you have not
K Pizzle something, Pizzle Wiggle, NC. I was gonna respond to you, NC. Yes. Oh, Roger Hess. Thank you. Gotcha.
and that's all we're saying.
Oh,
Moving on to something now.
NC. Yes, the Taylor Swift
All right, we got Kurt in Georgia.
song about Jake Gyllenhaal.
We can help you out. How can we help today?
Gyllenhaal
Just call me in.
is called All Too Well.
What do you owe on the car? What's been
All right, Yaba, saw that one. King, not King. King Hazy Only Haze, better than Sade. Thank you guys. Oh, I wish this wasn't tangled in my hair. I feel like I'm gonna have to
Nice, okay.
maybe yank some hairs, which is never good.
No, if you were to sell it private sale, is that the private sale value, or is that you trading it into a
Shucks.
dealership?
Just on marketplace, that's just what we're going for.
Okay. I would check that on Kelly Blue Book and just see what it would go for a private sale.
Yeah,
And
I think I'm gonna have to call it
only
quits
debt,
and
or how
just
much
let
debt
it
do you have?
be attached. Look at that.
We also have a home and
Hi, I'll have to break
Okay.
every lyric down. Oh yes, yes you should, NC.
And land probably is going
All right, tofu is done. Let me put my spices away.
somewhere around 5,000-6,000 a month.
I mean, what
And then I'm gonna make some tea, guys.
You could say, hey, we're just gonna go down to the credit union and we're gonna get a loan, a $10,000 loan for the difference.
Let's see, how long is your hair? Mid-back, Roger?
You'd rather pay off $10,000
About mid-back.
And while you're at it, maybe you get the loan.
I feel like this is one of those things too, the more you struggle with it, the worse, like the more tangled it
And
gets.
now you're paying off $15,000 from the bank instead of $32,000 from wherever you bought this
Hold on.
2007 vehicle from. Does that make sense?
Wow, yes. I do have quite a bit of hair. But I don't, sorry, I'm very distracted. I don't hardly ever wear my hair down just because it takes too long to style down and I find it pretty distracting actually, like irritating.
You called in asking, should we sell it? And I'm saying.
I am gonna first filter some water here.
$10,000 debt than a $32,000 debt. If you'd like to pay it and keep it and you can pay it off in the next year or so, sure, that's fine.
Hello, Charles 2.0 Justin. I somehow got my blouse latch caught on the back of my hair as I think I was leaning forward, and now I'm trying to get this undone, and it's driving me absolutely crazy.
You need to contact Churchill Mortgage. and their
But I think I've got it just about unhooked.
Gives you peace of mind in a wild market. You can cap your rate for 90 days.
see.
So if rates go up, you're protected.
Paul
If
Muti.
rates go down, Churchill will
Charles
probably
2.0. I'm so sorry, guys.
Churchill won't even back your offer
Oh,
with a
so
$10,000
unfortunate.
Seller guarantee. So if your loan falls through due to financing, the seller still gets paid. That's how confident.
How are you,
Churchill
Paul?
is. Plus, when you shop as a Churchill certified home buyer, it's stronger than pre-approval. It makes you look like a cash buyer, which makes your offer rise to the top.
Yep,
So
I
don't
just
let
can't
the
get it
magic buy
unhooked.
now. Go to Churchill
Oh,
Mortgage.
So frustrating.
Just started today.
Alright, so now I gotta fill my water container with some, or my water filter system with water. Oh. I'm guessing Anne Hathaway. It says Dennis. Hello, Dennis. Also, Roger Hess, I see you've got the #1 crown. Nice. Oh, I'm so close. I can feel it. So
Regina
frustrating.
is in Michigan. Regina, you're on the line. How can we help?
Hi, how's everyone doing?
All right.
Taking my call.
Sure.
I have myself an individual open for some perspective. Just a little context, I'm 44, single, and hold down 3 jobs, one of which I don't get paid for.
Whoa, stop. By the way you started this call, I'm fairly certain you don't have time for a volunteer job.
Kevin says, ouch. I know. It's just, it's one of those things you're just like, all right, I guess this is happening.
For as long as I can remember, and I'm caring for my auntie.
Okay, well that's different. Now I feel like a big jerk, but that's not the way you said. You said a third job where you're not getting paid, so now I gotta backtrack everything. That's not.
All right, gotta leave it for now.
Help America know that I'm not careless about your aunt. That's all. Okay, keep going.
So, basically, I've been caring for her.
Hope everyone is doing well today here. Yes, same to you, Paul.
By the state for caring for her.
Okay.
Me and my mother purchased a house in 2002, and we only have 2.5 more years to pay on it. She pays the mortgage, I pay all the utilities. My issue that I'm struggling with right now is I am $30,000 in debt. $7,000 of that is a student loan that I'm not even touching. I haven't paid anything, and it's accruing interest every single day. And we literally have no food budget. We haven't had a food budget in.
I think I might go and actually snip a couple of my hairs. Good Back to the Future. I caught my shirt on my hair, and it's so frustrating, and I'm actually gonna go and like snip my hair.
And I've been getting some assistance from the state. However, that's gonna stop when they find out I have this other job. So that's gonna stop pretty soon because I have to report this new job that I got.
Right, and that's where I wanna camp out, because
Oh my
you're either below the
How did this
poverty
even
line,
happen, you
need government
guys?
assistance for things like
Jeez,
education, what
that was
have you.
so frustrating, and now I've got these little wispy hairs.
No longer eligible, which
Ah,
means you're
frustrating.
for things
Back to the Future. Hello, happy Monday. You guessed Anne Hathaway. Love to see it. Hello, James Terry. Sorry, I just had to go and snip my hair a little bit because I somehow got,
What's the nature of these jobs? Regina?
my hair stuck in my blouse clasp.
I clean for some attorney,
How many hours a week?
25 hours a week.
All right. Ooh.
And then
All right. I know. It just was like literally my blouse was like attached like this to the back of my head, and I was like, I can't do this. Come on. Whatever. How are you, James? Car Lovey music is here. Kevin says low. All right, let's filter some water real quick.
here's my question. Me being 30K in debt, I have contacted my creditors and I have gotten
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry, James. I'm fine. No pain involved. It was more just like, oh, are you kidding me? Come on, clasp. Well, I'm on a live stream too. So irritating. James says, I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm doing good. Can't complain. Work is working. It's just, I feel like it's been a steady and like a steady, predictable, pretty chill 2026 so far. We're what, more than a couple months into the year? We're more like two and a half months into 2026. So far, so good.
That person, it's not you being mean or anything like that, but you gotta
This year, I'm very much prioritizing rest and like watching plenty of TV, family time, soccer, like still doing work, still doing YouTube, but just definitely taking the foot off the pedal compared to last year and the year before. It's crazy, you guys. I look back on what I was doing on YouTube, especially 2 years ago when I was grinding so hard to get to just like 500 subscribers, and I was posting 2 long form videos every week. And there were recipe videos too, where I was planning out, like I had to go buy the food, I had to plan out the recipe, do so much editing, and I'm like, dang, how on earth was I cranking out 2 long form videos every week? I do want to get back to a schedule of 1 long form video upload per week. Chai Guy is saying, based on your apartment, I'd say you make between 85 and 90K a year. I don't disclose my finances, Chai Guy. So I'm not gonna say like whether I'm in that range, above it, below it, but I love my apartment. I have all the things I need. Tesfueo, James. Okay, has the weather gotten warmer for you? Yes, it was stunning today. It was so beautiful. It was beautiful in Long Island today. I wish I didn't have... Isn't it? It's like a minor tragedy when you... Because of... I mean, it's like, I'm not going to poo-poo having a job. It's like, unless you're wealthy enough to not have a job, you need a job or you're going to be on the streets. Like, it's not good. So I'm like, I will always be grateful for having a job and having income, but my soul hurts when I work inside. I work at a desk. It's like a 9-to-5 office job. And when you're sitting inside and you're just like, I have to be so zoned in on my computer monitors and looking at these spreadsheets and looking at this and that, and you just can see, like, you're looking through the from the office, you're looking through the windows and whatever, and you're just seeing like the beautiful weather, and you're seeing like birds, and you're like, I feel like it's my inner like primitive caveman human genetics being like, please go outside, for the love of God, get off your bum and walk outside in the sunshine. So yeah, it's a struggle sometimes to sit inside when it's gorgeous outside, but at the same time I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? Not do my job? Yaba says hello, Back to the Future. Angelito Silva, hello. James Terry says YouTube in the beginning is always a grind. It is, honestly, when I look back, I mean, I feel like I've eased up a bit. Like, I would say my hardest grind year on YouTube was 2024. Like, that year I worked so dang hard at YouTube. Like, it was just go, crank out as many videos, grow as much as I could. And it just was, I'm so grateful for it, but it also wasn't sustainable long term. And this, like, compared to then, I'm not grinding as hard. I would say it's more just kind of like evened out into a more predictable routine, which is fine because I love YouTube. I think it's really fun. I love the lives. I love brand collabs. But it is, at least right now, my priority. Like, who knows? Maybe again in the future I'll be like, time to ramp up and grind and whatever. But so far in 2026, I'm like, I am keeping it chill right now. Kevin, banker's hours 9 to 5. Vice is here. James says, I drive the school bus, so I'm in it, but interesting. That's kind of nice, I have to say. I feel like you're inside something, like you're inside, not a building, but you're still inside. Like, you're not directly outside, but you're driving outside, which is nice. Brian Goforth, thank you, Brian. Tesfueo James, Long Island is a nice place to live. I used to live in Westbury, Nassau County. I don't know these places. I do know Long Island, though. Okay, I gotta boil some water for some tea, and I didn't show this to you guys earlier, but I am making some pumpkin spice tea. So delicious, I love it. Vice says, watched We Bury Our Dead last night. I enjoyed it. Definitely a different type of a zombie flick. Big fan of Daisy Ridley. Me too. I liked her in the Star Wars, what do you call it? Like episodes 7 through 9. I loved her as Rey. So, wow. I would watch that for her because I hadn't heard of her before, and I watched the like Skywalker episodes of the Star Wars episodes, and I was like, this lady is great. Who is she? Who is this actress? Sir Ooch is here. Yes, very, very talented. Kevin says be back. Sounds good. I'm gonna leave the poll question open for another like 15 minutes and then close it so you guys know who my favorite actress is. Ooh. All right.
I recommend BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that matches you with a licensed therapist based on your goals.
All right.
You can message your therapist and set up sessions right in the platform. And with over 30,000 therapists, they have the right person for you. And if the first therapist isn't the right fit, you can switch anytime at no additional cost. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support in therapy. Visit BetterHelp.com/Ramsey to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Ramsey.
Shucks.
You have a simple tax situation, like you haven't had any major life changes or big investments, then you need to be using Ramsey Smart Tax. Ramsey Smart Tax is affordable, it's simple, plus it has built-in support in case you need a little help. Filing early means getting the best deals and you get that tax stress off your shoulders. So as soon as you get all your tax documents, you need to go to RamseySolutions.com/SmartTax and start filing. Kim, I know you want to file your own taxes.
No, I'm a free man. I'd be in jail if I did it.
Oh my gosh. I'm watching the Ramsey show, as I like to do from time to time when I'm on live, and one of the hosts just made a really funny comment. They were talking about taxes, and one of the co-hosts, his name is Ken Coleman, and the other host is like, so Ken, do you do your own taxes? And he's like, oh, heck no, I'm a free man because I had someone else do them for me. Basically saying if he tried to do his own, he'd be thrown in prison because he wouldn't have done his taxes properly. The way he said it was so good. That is hilarious. Shaika, yep, I do it on purpose. I scramble my tofu so that it looks like scrambled eggs. Let's see. Dang it, Bobby. Charles Darwin won an Oscar, pretty sure, right? Oh, there's still, 14% of people who pick Charles Darwin? Oh, you guys. No. I feel like, I mean, most people should know who Charles Darwin is, but I thought about perhaps doing another clearly wrong answer option like Michael Jordan or Tom Brady or Kobe Bryant, just something to have people not pick it. Alright, water is boiling. Vice says, I picked Maggie Smith. I think she's amazing. Yes, I'm so sad she's no longer with us. Such a fave. Paul Rivera says, Nassau and Suffolk counties are right across the sound from Connecticut. Cool. Alright, water is boiling. Dang it, Bobby, Maggie Smith was in Hook. No way. I mean, I'm for sure Maggie Smith was in Harry Potter. She was Professor McGonagall, head of Gryffindor House. But I don't know about Hook. I feel like I really only know Maggie Smith from her roles in Harry Potter and in Downton Abbey. I feel like I know late stage Maggie Smith, but I don't know a ton of her stuff from when she was a younger actress.
Right now I have $24,000 in cash.
All right, so tea is gonna steep. I like to steep the tea, like the tea leaves just openly.
What do you say? What do you mean?
All right. Oh, she was in Hook. Now I need to Google this.
Every month I am looking to invest it in
Let's see. Maggie Smith in Hook. Boy, what did she look like?
I mean, it's great news.
What? Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Quickly, I just
What was her character?
put aside not money that other people gave you for the
What
kids.
was Maggie Smith's role in Hook? This is what I want to know.
probably collectively have $2,000 separate.
Okay.
She was Wendy? Oh, this is so sad. She played the elderly Wendy Darling. Oh, they made her look quite a bit older to portray the 92-year-old former Wendy Darling.
Really is for them.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's like bittersweet.
Kids college, kids cars.
How interesting. I need to rewatch Hook.
Intents and purposes, that
I watched it once as a kid and I think a lot of it went over my head. Vice, or not Vice, James says Maggie Smith was in Hook. Oh, I saw it, sorry. No, James said, the first one is always wrong, guys. I know. I try to make it so obvious, but people will still pick the first option. Tesfueo and C, Grandma Wendy. Oh, Paul Rivera, yes. The reason why I cut the tea bag open and pour the contents into the mug is because I learned this on a podcast and it made me so angry. I was listening to a doctor talk about this, a medical doctor, but unfortunately, I don't know if every tea company does this, but this doctor was saying that a lot of tea companies will spray this like chemical plastic onto, it's like a plastic coating onto the tea bag. I don't know why, just to maybe keep the herbs inside of it. But when I heard him say, he's like, so when you're steeping your bag of tea, you're steeping a bunch of microplastics because they spray a plastic coating on your tea bag. And I was like, is there no escape from the microplastics? Is this what I'm hearing, doctor? So, I mean, I still want to drink tea, and I should probably just purchase loose leaf tea without the tea bag. But I just cut out the herbs from the tea bag because I do not want to put the tea bag into hot water, because the tea bag most likely, given like current industrial practices, has been sprayed with a plastic coating. And then that just becomes hot little plastic particles when you put hot water over it. So frustrating. It drives me crazy that you have to think about this kind of stuff, the way things are manufactured these days. Tomcat is in Perth, Australia. Go Navy. Yes, my favorite branch of the US military. Dang it, Bobby. Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook was awesome casting. Paul Rivera says microplastics. Exactly. Loose leaf tea is the way. Yes. And so I feel like this is kind of the way I drink this is kind of like loose leaf tea, because I just remove the tea bag and don't put that into the hot water. But it's made me think, I should probably just buy like scoops of tea where you just basically, they've now sunk to the bottom, but you basically just brew the herbs in the water directly, and then you use like a filter to remove them. Sue Lex, oh my gosh, it's been a while. How are you, Sue Lex? Paul Rivera says exactly. Chazi, my favorite Maggie Smith role was Sister Act. Oh, I didn't even know she was in Sister Act. Vice says Pinky Up brand of Amazon, off of Amazon is my go-to. I've never heard of that before. Pinky Up Tea? What a fun name, Pinky Up Tea.
Okay, so the 40,000 goes.
Oh, is it a tea infuser or?
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, it's just a brand. That's such a great name. I feel like everybody would read Pinky Up Tea and just smile because you know exactly what it's talking about. All right. Paul Rivera says they make us do that kind of stuff. Signed chemical engineers. It's I'm sure, I mean, there's reasons why, like freshness, like it's for product freshness and transportation, keeping germs out of certain, it's like, I don't think it's all like evil and whatever, but it's unfortunate that there's so many chemicals that you have to consider and look for in your groceries. It's like, oh my goodness, dang it. Yeah, but says Hannah, did you see CR7 has suffered? No, not CR7. No. Dang, I did not see that clearly by my reaction. Shoot. Dang it, no. And it's just like 3 months away from World Cup. Oh, shoot, that is so sad. Chazi says, I hear there's a Sister Act 3 coming. That's cool. Ooh, Stone Papa Smurf. Oh, that's exciting. Did your sister accept? I'm assuming yes. Pure Nature Sound, switching to loose leaf tea with a metal strainer is the best way to avoid this. Exactly, yes. Sue Lex. I know it's been a while. Always a pleasure seeing you. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think the last time I saw you. I'm not sure. It feels like it's I remember your username very clearly, but I'm like, whoa, that's dusting off some brain cells. Phil Dread said hi. Hello, Phil. Gianna Forever. Hola. Gianna's asking, are you going to go see Scary Movie 6? Probably not in theaters, but I might watch it at home. Kurt Good, what be happening, yo? Just making some tea, hanging out. Also, I'm going to close the poll in a few minutes, so be sure to vote if you haven't already. Try and guess my favorite actress of all time. Does moisturizer make you feel younger? I don't think so. I use moisturizer on my face, and I mean, I use hand lotion for my hands. But I don't know if it makes me feel younger. I just do it for proper skincare. Chazi says, oh yeah, Hannah doesn't like musicals. Paul Rivera, so apparently Cristiano suffered a hamstring injury. I don't know when this happened, but I'm like, shoot, no, not CR7. And the timing is terrible because he was set to play for Team Portugal in the World Cup, which is 3 months away now. You guys, I feel like summer is coming soon. It kind of dawned on me. I was thinking about World Cup the other day, and I was like, wait, hold on. In my head, I feel like we're still in early 2026, but I'm like, January's done, February's done. We're now heading in, well, we're in the second week of March. We're heading into mid-March, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. World Cup is not that far off anymore. So this makes me nervous hearing about Cristiano's injury because I feel like hamstrings are one, really touchy, and two, take a while to recover depending on how bad the tear is or whatever the injury is. Skylar Bear, yes, I love spicy food. I grew up eating it, and I eat it every now and then. Not all the time, but yes, I love it. Ritesh, hello. I gotta cover my tofu scramble before I forget. Skylar Bear likes spicy food as well. All right, guys, I'm gonna close this poll because we're heading up on the hour mark. Vote, vote, vote. You've got a few more seconds left, guys.
So the idea is, will it mess us up if we pull out the one 150 from the 600.
All right, let's see. Let's read these out. Skylar Bear, would you consider hot Cheetos spicy food? No, I wouldn't even consider that real food. Sulex voted. Okay, let's see what you guys said on the poll. Guess my favorite actress. Anne Hathaway. She took a lot of the votes. I love her, but she's not my favorite actress. Julie Andrews. Oh my gosh, what? Julie Andrews got 29% of the vote. I love her. She's probably my second favorite actress of all time. It's not her. Charles Darwin got 13% of the vote. You guys. So goofy. And then Maggie Smith. That means Maggie Smith is my favorite actress of all time. I love her. I feel like she was in such a pivotal series during my childhood. Siri, go away. Okay. So annoying. Oh, Vice, you became a member. Thank you. Ah, I love that. Okay, I would say the reason, so for a long time, Julie Andrews was my favorite actress of all time. Like growing up, she was my favorite. Sound of Music was my favorite movie of all time. And then I feel like as I got older, as I watched literally all of the Harry Potter movies followed my childhood. Like first movie came out when I was in about first grade, I want to say. And then last movie came out my last year of high school. And so it's like watching Maggie Smith play Professor McGonagall through all of those movies, all 8 of the movies. And then as an adult, starting in high school, all the way through last year with the final Downton Abbey movie, I started watching Downton Abbey with Maggie Smith in it my senior year of high school, all the way through college, all the way through post-college, and then all 3 of the Downton Abbey movies. It's like, yeah. She's like, her characters in both of those things, Harry Potter and Downton Abbey, cemented her as my actress goat. Okay, Vice, woohoo! So glad to have you as a channel member. Now you get to use all the fun member emojis.
Is not going to be a crazy sum of money just to keep your month to month going on, especially with such a
love to see it. Thank you, Vice.
once you get to that point.
Skylar Bear, I did not grow up watching WWE. Nope. Paul Rivera finally got one right. Kevin is back. Landon Gonzalez. Hello, Landon. Kevin, what was the answer? Maggie Smith. Pure Nature Sounds. I've watched all of them too. Nice. All right, I'm gonna strain my tea, guys. Also need to clean out my tofu press real quick. Ooh, Joe is in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the chat. Cape Cod, yeah, I've been to Massachusetts several times, but I've never been to Cape Cod. But it looks beautiful, Joe. Beautiful out there. Strain my tea. Sulex is honestly getting recognized like that felt like a Maggie Smith level compliment. You're my hero. Aw, what? Honestly, there's no trouble at all, Sulex. That's so sweet of you to say that. Of course I remember you. I love seeing, it's really fun. Like I have a pretty good memory, especially, I feel like it's a combination of like words with images. It's like if there's like a profile picture with a name, or sometimes the username is unique enough where I can remember them, and Sulex for me is pretty memorable. And I really love it when someone where I'm like, oh my goodness, I remember you, but it was from like, I don't know, half a year ago. You're like, ooh, that was, I was like, man, like, have I seen Sulex in 2026 yet? I don't know. But it doesn't matter. I tell people all the time, like, tune into the live streams whenever you feel like it. If you can only tune in once a month or a few times a year, that's fine. Like, no worries. Vice, yes, I see you using those member emojis. Amazing. Stone Papa Smurf says, I'm going to be working on, oh my god, amazing. Inaugural Boston Legacy game. Very cool, Stone Papa Smurf. Wow. Very nice. Sulex, so true. It was last year. Gosh. Ooh, time is flying, guys. I feel like it's going fast. It needs to slow down.
I don't say the name of it, but it was a hibachi. You know, everybody sits around. So you have a big group. So the waitress comes up, lovely.
Vice says lots of fun emojis. Yes. So my members only emojis are specifically picked. I only get a certain number of emojis that YouTube lets me upload for members. Like they give you, based on the number of members you have, it's like you've unlocked 20 emojis. And then as your membership grows, you unlock more that you can create. And so I think I have around 20 now, something like that. And each of the emojis that I've picked has a special, either I really love it, or it's a reference to something, or it's either like my favorite thing, or someone I really look up to, or a feature of my channel / live streams. So they are fun. Ooh. All right, let's get this tea in here. Let's see, Mbakem is here. Kevin, next poll. I am not going to do a second poll tonight. You'll have to wait till the next live. All right. Vice, Sulex, Kevin, Mbakem. Hello. Kevin says okay. Mbakem. I think I got you. Yes. I try to get those screenshots if possible. Mbakem got you. And then I also, did I miss somebody? I mean, I have Vice, who joined as the Inside Scoop member level. Gotta get that on here for my shout outs. Okay. Let's see, where am I here? Fine gentlemen, hello. Yaba says, Hannah, fully agree, Maggie Smith all the way. Also Judy, oh no, Judy, no, not. I think of them as the old guard of British cinema. I think of Dame Judi Dench, Dame Maggie Smith. I think Helen Mirren is also a dame. I think Julie Andrews is also a dame. It's like these legendary, ultra accomplished, masterful British actresses and actors. And it just, it hurts my heart knowing that, you know, either they're getting quite elderly or they're passing away. Like, oh no. God bless America, good to see you. Big Haas, great to see you as well. Shoot, I was gonna Google real quick. Judi Dench, oh, she's retired, what? I typed in Judi Dench and it says retired English actress. No, I hate this. She officially retired? No. Oh, that's so sad. Shoot, Judi Dench. It says, oh, what is this? Dame Judi Dench has age-related macular degeneration, which is, it affects her vision, which makes it difficult for her to see faces, read scripts, and perform close-up work. Oh, Oh, that's so heartbreaking. Oh, I don't like that at all. Judi Dench. Oh, Judi Dench. No. All right. Did I get Mbakem? I think I did. Mbakem says same with legendary French actors Alain Delon, Jean-Paul Belmondo, and Gerard Depardieu. I know Gerard Depardieu. Yeah, I mean it's part of life. People get older. My father, the hero, says Vice. My father, the hero. Kevin, catch you at the next one. I'll be wrapping up here too. Alright, curry's done. Tofu thing is done. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm trying to keep these a little snappy. I am not gonna be going live on Wednesday this week because I have plans this week on Wednesday night. So my next live stream is gonna be on Friday night. Slices, Chris, are you team CM Punk or team Roman Reigns? Neither. I am Slices. None of the above. Let's see, can you see who this is? Slices Chris. Let's see, movie with Gerard Depardieu says Vice. Tommy Johnson, hello, in Virginia Beach, nice. Mbakem, yes, I did go to Yale for my college degree. I was wearing this sweater today and I was like, yep, I'm gonna wear it to the live. But yes, I studied at Yale for my college degree. Okay, so let me put a reminder in here. Sulex, my World Cup loyalty chart, USA, African teams, and when reality hits Brazil, save us. You going on a date Wednesday? I'm not gonna answer that because I don't talk about my personal life on here in terms of like romantic personal life, but I'm busy on Wednesday night. So that means that my next live stream is this Friday night, not Wednesday, at 8 p.m. Central Time USA. Would love to see you guys come back here on Friday and hang out. I'll probably be in the kitchen cooking up something new. We got Vice saying Gute Nacht, Hannah. Thank you for the amazing content. You're welcome, Vice, and thank you so much for joining the channel as a member. Shaika says see you soon. Mbakem says Sulex, love your priorities. Nice, yes. Pizzano Vante, OMG, so good to see you, Pizzano Vante. I loved going to Yale. It was incredible. I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. I wouldn't trade the friendships, the instructors, the classes, study abroad, everything. It was absolutely incredible. Like 4 of the most amazing years of my life. Yes, it was amazing. Thank you, Kevin. I want to say thank you to, I had 2 mods here tonight. I had Happy Life and I had Back to the Future. Thank you guys for voting in my poll. You guys didn't do great. Not too many of you picked Maggie Smith, which is the right answer. Paul Rivera says 79% of grades at Yale are A or A-, but Harvard has you beat. 83% must be nice. I mean, I still had to try really hard. I mean, you can't just slack because everyone there is intense about their academics, but I think the professors also know that, like, we worked really freaking hard to get in. Like, we're not casual students. So I would say you still had to work hard in your classes, but it wasn't like critically like, oh my gosh, I have to like be in the library 24/7. It wasn't like that. All right, so I thanked my mods, and then I also want to thank people who donated. There were gifts from TJ Gray, Ernest Grass, and Mbakem. Thank you guys for sending gifts. And then Vice joined the channel as a member of the Inside Scoop specifically. So welcome to the channel memberships, Vice. Thank you very much. Paul Rivera, Mike D, the one. Oh no, I hope that's not true. All right, guys, that's it for tonight's live. It was really fun. Thanks for hanging out and chatting and voting and starting off the week strong. I love the Monday night live stream. So I will be live again, not on Wednesday like normal, but on Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Time. By Nature Sounds. Yaba says thanks to Back to the Future and Buckham. Thank you very much. Sulek says you're always in my algorithm. Woohoo! And I actually enjoy seeing your thumbnails pop up. Amazing. That makes me so happy to hear that. It's great to hear when the algorithm is working in your favor, because I don't know how it works. It feels like this mysterious like Wizard of Oz situation, like behind the curtain it's doing stuff. So I'm happy to hear that, Sulex. See you on Friday. Yes, I will see you guys on Friday. Abraham Gaska, hello and goodbye. Pure Nature Sounds. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. I will see you on Friday.